Hey guys, Mark here. I hope you're all doing well. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can braid up garlic, or onions for that matter, into a nice decorative braid. This is perfect for storing garlic or to present it in a nice way if you're selling it. So here is the garlic that we collected and we let it dry for a couple of weeks. You don't want to dry it out completely because it will be much easier to crumble, but you do want to dry it a bit because you don't want to store it fresh. Now let's move on to braiding it. We're going to start by taking 3 garlic heads and arranging the tails so that we can braid them. We're going to start on the left side and place the left tail in between the other 2. Then with the right tail, we're going to go in between the other 2. Then the left goes between the other 2 and the right goes between the other 2. So it's a simple 3-strand flat braid. We're now going to add a garlic into the middle, placing it over the tail that is running through the middle. Then we're going to go over with the left tail, which is now the middle, and we're going to now place another garlic over the middle one. Then go over with our right, which is now the middle. And we're going to place another garlic over the middle one. Then go over with the left tail, which is now the middle one. And we're again going to place a garlic over the middle tail. Then go over with the right tail. We're now going to go over with another garlic over the middle tail, then place the left into the middle, and again take a garlic and place it over the middle tail and go over with the right. You can see that this is a simple 3-strand braid, and all we're doing is adding a garlic into the middle tail before we go over it. We're going to braid it until we get a sufficient length, and you can see a nice 3-strand braid forming at the back. Once you've reached the length that you would like, we're going to braid it just a little bit more so that we lock off all of the sections. So like this. And now what we're going to do is take a piece of rope. I'm going to be using some hemp rope, and I'm going to tie off this braid so that it won't unravel on us. You can do any type of a knot that you would like. I'm going to tie it off using a couple of half knots. So like this, one at the front. And then 2 at the back. With this, we have secured our braid from unraveling. And we have a nice flat braid at the back, but it does have some tails sticking out. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a knife and we're going to clean up all of these tails. And we're also going to cut the top off of our braid. We do not need this part, and it does look a bit ugly sticking out at the top. So like this. And now we're going to clean up all of the tails sticking out. The last thing you need to do after you've cleaned up the back is to make a loop at the top. I'm just going to use an overhand knot here. And with that we have a loop so that we can hang our garlic and it will last us through the winter. I must say that I really like how these garlic braids turn out. They are very decorative, they look nice, they are great gifts, and they are much easier to sell if you go that route. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I do not think it is terribly hard, and it is incredibly fun as well as useful to braid your garlic this way. You can store it all through the winter until you get your new one growing on your garden. And remember that garlic is excellent for fighting various infections such as colds, throat infections, and things like that. It is really a handy medicine. With that said, thank you for joining me and see you next time.